Happy Tuesday. Today I would like to talk about a recent chain of events that led to the demise of a police officer in Ohio. Alright, so first we're going to talk about the events on May 1st, 2025. On May 1st, 2025, Ryan Hinton was one of 4 individuals suspected of being involved in a stolen vehicle, which was located in a parking lot on Warsaw Avenue in East Price Hill, Cincinnati. As officers approached, the group fled on foot. Ryan Hinton allegedly pointing a handgun at police officers during the pursuit. Body camera footage captured officers identifying a weapon before firing multiple shots. However, the gun was not discharged. So Ryan Hinton got out of the car, grabbed his weapon. He fell. Gun hit the ground. Officers identified the weapon. He ran, and they ended up unaliving him. So a firearm was later discovered at the scene, but there was no indication that Ryan Hinton had fired it. The officers involved in the shooting have been placed on administrative leave pending an investigation.
He's got a gun! He's got a gun! On your right! On your right! He's got a gun! Get the fuck down! Go.
The individual is running with a firearm in his hand. The officer is running, so the body camera is kind of jolting as the officer's running. What that leaves us with is a very blurred image, unfortunately. However, based on the officer's interviews, the officer who did discharge his firearm said that when the individual came out between the dumpsters, he had the firearm in front of him. It was in like a bladed position, and it was pointed at the officer.
All right, so they investigated a stolen vehicle. The occupants decided to cheese it out of there, and one of them got their life ended because they pointed a weapon at a police officer. Now, for legal standards for deadly force in Ohio law permits officers to use deadly force in the following situations: self-defense or defense of others, preventing serious crime, and apprehending dangerous suspects. So to highlight that last one, if a suspect poses a significant risk or death or serious injury to others and is fleeing, mind you, fleeing or resisting arrest. So case closed, right? In this case, I don't even know if he had to point the weapon at the officer. He was obviously considered armed and dangerous, and he was fleeing the officers, so his life is forfeited. Now, off topic, but I am going to bring up the difference between this and the veteran that was taken out by the police the other day. So in Florida, for a police officer to reasonably take out a individual is self-defense or defense of others, self-explanatory, preventing the commission of a forcible felony. So the officer reasonably believes that using or threatening to use such force is necessary to prevent the imminent commission of a forcible felony. Remember, highlighting the word reasonably, right? And preventing escape. An officer is justified in using deadly force to prevent the escape of a person from custody if the officer reasonably believes it is necessary to prevent the escape of a arrested person from custody. Like I said, this is the veteran case. In this case is vastly different, and it doesn't matter the color of the skin. They're vastly different, and I stand by what I said before. The veteran broke no crime. He was not running from police, and he did not point his weapon at anybody, and they gave him approximately 7 seconds before they terminated him. Okay, continuing, Cincinnati. Cincinnati police have confirmed that the 3 other suspects who were alleged to have taken part in the theft of the car, ultimately leading to the fatal police of 18-year-old Rodney Hinton, have been arrested. Police confirmed that Jarrell Austin, 18, and DeAnthony Bullock, 19, were arrested on Thursday in connection with the car theft. A third suspect, Sincere Grigby, 18, was also confirmed to have been taken into police custody. So I looked up the young man who passed away, and I looked up his criminal record. You can't find it because, according to the family attorney that goes by the name of Michael Wright, he recently turned 18. Just a couple weeks back, he turned 18, and he's already out stealing vehicles. So that is not good. I blame parenting for this issue, more than likely, because I looked up his father, and whew, look out. But yeah, I hope the 3 other men can learn from this and turn their lives around. From what I've seen, they're only charged with misdemeanors. So yeah, hopefully they can turn their lives around and not go down the same path as this young man or this young man's father, who is now going to be going to prison for the rest of his life. Yeah, so Rodney Hinton Jr. is this young man's father. And what he decided to do after his criminal of a child was terminated by the police is disgusting, right? It's disgusting. And yeah, here's a little bit on that. Yeah, it's pretty wild. So Rodney Hinton Jr., 38. The day after the unaliving of his son happened, he allegedly struck and killed Hamilton County Sheriff's deputy with his vehicle near the University of Cincinnati. Prosecutors describe the act as calculated and premeditated, asserting that Hinton deliberately accelerated and targeted the deputy. He was denied bond during his court appearance on May 3rd, 2025. Yeah, this man obviously also hates police. Here's some footage of him walking out of the courtroom after he was denied bond.
We can hold him at no bond for 72 hours, is that right?
That's correct.
Thank you. All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's terrible to see. What a terrible human being. But here is a little bit about the Hamilton County Sheriff's deputy who lost his life.
Hamilton County Sheriff's Department now releasing the identity of the sheriff's deputy killed in a crash on Martin Luther King Drive Friday, 33-year veteran of the force, Larry Henderson. Sheriff Charmaine McGuffey says Henderson began his journey at the department as a trainer, a job she says he was excellent at, and ended up leading the way for hundreds of deputy sheriffs. Starting in 1991, Henderson served in several specialized units, including a dive team member, HCPA SWAT, FBI Task Force, and the County Bomb Unit. His badge number, 129, will be retired from the agency. The sheriff says funeral arrangements will be announced in the near future.
Yeah, it's just what an atrocity. What a terrible situation. And the whole thing could have been avoided. The whole entire thing. 2 people lost their lives because a group of teenagers decided to steal a vehicle, right? Something that didn't belong to them. Just decided to steal a vehicle and have a joyride. Who knows what else they've done, because like I said, they're fresh adults, so their juvenile records do not get disclosed to the public, right? Yeah, the dad was no saint as well, obviously, and it looks like the apple didn't fall too far from the tree. But yeah, what a terrible chain of events this is. Yeah, but the Rodney Hinton, age 38, is due back in court for another bond hearing. I don't think he's going to get it. I highly doubt he's going to get it, to be honest. But yeah, I wanted you guys to be aware of this case. It's pretty odd. It's terrible. It's a tragedy of a case. But yeah, that's what I have for you on this Tuesday morning. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Stay safe out there, especially if you're in Hamilton County right now, because it sounds like it's going to be pretty wild out there. Other than that, get some PT in, drink some water, change your socks. I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, bye.